guys, Ray here from Two Gaming Girls, and if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and as always, leave some comments. We love your feedback. So today, with again with the update R49, we now have the ability to add icon images, the sprites themselves, to our arc signs, which is something I didn't play around with before, but I'm loving this now. So what I've started to do is map out kind of a recipe guide so that you could have this up and not have to refer back to things, so that you could see what, if you're trying to make this soup, what ingredients you need, how much of it, and then what they actually provide for you. So this is the most complete one. I started on this one first, and I had the basic icons, but I decided that it needed a little bit more information, so I got to come back and do that with the breads and change some of the other kind of graphical things I've done. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up the bread and do the sandwiches and what's the third thing, or the fourth thing, whatever the fourth set of food is. I'm going to do all of those, and then we're going to make, I'm going to blueprint all of these separately. So if you just want soups, you can grab it. If you just want breads, you can grab it. But then I'm going to make what Tam suggested I call the Culinary School, and it's going to be one big room that has all of these in it, along with some cooking utensils, the cooking station, maybe even I'll throw in some place for farming so you can get the ingredients all in one spot. So that's going to be, you're going to miss most of the build. I want to just get to the end, so there's going to be some quick transitions between all this, but I'll be back soon. So I have finished all four sections, the pies, the soups, the breads, and the sandwiches, and now I just need to get Tam's help to help me double check that the recipes are all right. I tried to use what was the easiest thing to find, because most of these have like 2, 3, 4 different ways you can make the item, but I picked stuff like the lettuce or the red mushrooms that I know are pretty common and easy to get over other things that are a little bit less common. So all these are done. I'm going to get Tam to help me check them, then I'm going to blueprint them, and then I'm going to find a nice big location to start building the final location, which I just forgot what Tim told me to call this again. Oh, Culinary Arts Center place, whatever. Alright, I'm gonna go do that, and we'll be back soon. Alright guys, we are done with our Culinary Arts School. So on the outside, we have a garden. We have our turnips over here, our horned melons over there. There's an entrance to the inside of the building right here, a side entrance, and there's one just like it mimicking on the other side. Over here we have our wheat and our lettuce, so there's all 4 crops you can use. If we go ahead on the inside, you can see all 4 bulletin boards that show you the recipes for the pies, the soups, the breads, and the sandwiches. So in the middle we have a bunch of cooking stations, so you can grab ingredients you need there and come over here. But if you look at the board, you can see we're going to need more than just that. We're also going to need some different liquids. So on the outside over here, we have all the liquids right here. We even have, over on this end, we have lava. So another ingredient that's sometimes missing is eggs. So over here on this right side, you can store your chisards, so you can have eggs. And I'm pretty sure that's a pooper has somehow decided to climb the roof and is not inside. So this pooper is something you also might want just to help with your garden. He can be contained in there. Well, obviously he can't be contained, but there's a room for him if he wants to stay in it. So looking at things back on the inside, we also have a storage area right up in here. We have 2 processors and a forge. Right here we have a hideaway bed, so you can go to sleep and then you're just gonna pop out down below at the floor, just like that. So we can close that up and hide the bed again. And that's just so it doesn't detract from kind of the whole we're in here cooking. Over here there's just some decorations to show you some of the things that, either ingredients or things we're going to be using. I think this is my salt and pepper shakers and different little ingredients that you can use. So that's kind of staged across for people to see. You can fill that up with storage if you need to. So back over here looking at the ingredients a little bit closer, I want to reiterate that I picked the easiest method for me from my gaming experience. So for instance, often I use lettuce because you can just find that out in the world pretty fast. I normally find it more than turnips, and that was normally the choice, lettuce or turnips. So almost all of these, yeah, all of these are lettuce. Then over here you can see red mushrooms. There are a lot of different choices for this. I picked red mushrooms because again, I seem to find them pretty easily out in the world without even having to farm. As you can see, I also have the effects that these give, and as you can see on my little bar, that 2 minutes and 45 seconds, I accidentally ate one of my decorations. That was this right here, the, what is it called? The blazing soup. So I now have 50% fire resistance and 150 max health, so yay me. So if you want to change the recipe to match the recipe that you normally use, there are 2 arc signs per board. The left one controls all of the text, so the name and the effects that the food item gives you, and then on the right side controls all of the sprite images. So there are other videos out there that will go in this to more detail. I'll put in the description some of the basic text of how to put a sprite in, but I would suggest looking those up and using that to customize these recipe charts if you want to change them up to better match what you have. So that's it for our Culinary Arts School. There will be links in the description for all 4 separate recipe boards, the sandwich, the bread, the soups, and the pies, as well as one for this entire build. I hope you guys found them useful and helpful in your own worlds, and if you enjoyed these blueprints or enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Take care.